once again to W3L Wrestling Showdown here on the W3L network. Thank you for joining us, for subscribing, and for having already made your plans, as I'm sure you have, for our next batch of live events. I've told you when these events are over the past couple of weeks, but fear not, I'm going to do it again just so you're all aware of where and when you can see our live W3L event. We're going to be kicking off at the beginning of February. On Thursday, February the 2nd, we will be returning to Berwick upon Tweed. On Friday, February 3rd, we make our debut in Todmorden. The day after that, so Saturday, we are in both Guiseley and Kippax for 2 events on the same day. And then on February the 5th, which is the Sunday, we go to Buckhaven for our first big event of 2017, Remedy. But that's not all, because the following week, Friday, February 10th, we will return to Wester Hales. On the Saturday, we debut in Newcastle for Championship Showdown, and then Sunday, February 12th, sees us return once again to High Valley Fields. It's a lot of events through Scotland and the north of England, and I'm pretty sure you can make it to at least one of these, hopefully more than one. So if you can, make sure you do, and you can get your tickets right away by going to our website, w3lwrestling.com, and yes, use the word Showdown as a coupon code. You can get yourself 20% off them as well. Now, we're going to start this week's episode with an appearance from the W3L Tag Team Champions, the Noble Lions. No, they're not defending their tag team title, at least not this week. Instead, they are hosting an edition of the House of Smith. Who will be their guest? Well, it's not going to be Santa Claus, that's for sure. But to find out who it is, let us all head down to ringside right now for the House of Smith.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lucian Maynard Smith, and this is Tenacious Johnny Lyons. We are the Noble Lions, and we are the reigning W3L Tag Team Champions. Yes, we are. And this edition of the House of Smith, of the House of Smith is what I like to call a championship course. I'm sentencing a W3L champion to championship course. And that man is the W3L Heavyweight Champion, Nathan Reynolds. So Nathaniel, get your rear end out here. You have been sentenced to championship course.
Right, what's the last kick?
Calm down, Nathaniel. There's 2 of us and only 1 of you. Tell him, Lucian. Nathaniel, you're here on championship course for a reason. You see, myself and Johnny here are the W3L Tag Team Champions. Yes, we are the champions. And quite frankly, we just want that little bit more. So with that being said, I think that I should get a W3L Championship opportunity. Oh yeah, me, Lucian Maynard.
Lucian, last time I was champion, I think I kicked your ass a grand total of 36 times. I'll tell you what, Packer! You want a fresh one?
Whoa. This is not what we discussed, Lucian. You and Nathan, 10 years too late, Reynolds. What we did discuss was Johnny Lyons getting a title shot.
Johnny Lyons! This time I've been champion, I've whooped your ass about 37 times!
sounds like a good idea. Yeah, 2-hour handicap match for the title. Oh yeah. Wait.
What?
Wait just a second. My please, this doesn't concern you. No, it doesn't concern you. You take your 90 days mullet and go backstage. That doesn't even make sense. It's a me. How about now, Lions? Does it concern me now that I'm standing in this ring? Your finger pulls up to the bear. How about you two just keep these shut? What? And let people actually in the championship picture have a little discussion. Now, Mr. Reynolds, I'm standing back there, and you've come out into this shoddy talk show, but I'm not going to hold that against you. You're the You are not a guest on the House of Smith. We are the W3L Tag Team Champions. This is my show. My show. My show. My show. My show.
Well, if it's your show, Lucian, why don't you put the mic down and you do something about it, huh? You put that mic down and do something about it, yeah?
As we were. Let's face it, Reynolds, that belt that may be over your shoulder right now is stained more with my blood and sweat than anybody else's. The night before you won that, I beat you right in the middle of this ring at Resolution. When you defended that belt against me, the time limit expired, the shoulders were on the ground, I don't care what nonsense the referees were coming up with. I didn't beat you for that belt, but you didn't beat me to keep it. And you said at the end of that match, any time, any place, well, I know that we're coming back to fight for Remedy in a couple of weeks' time. Fulton Community Centre, I believe. How about me and you one last time to settle this once and for all with the W3L Heavyweight Championship on the line, and let's make it there must be a winner. No disqualification. No time limits. No count out. Give these people Musso versus Reynolds one final time and give them a decision. I don't even need to ask if you've got the guts, because I know you do. We just need to agree the time and the place. You know what, you've got a valid concept. I did say anytime, anywhere, and Remedy in Parkhaven that was brought to me. This mic works better, use that. Hi, Father. Hi, wrestling folks. Parkhaven Community Centre, a Remedy, in a couple months' time, so it was brought to me. But no disqualification, no count out. I've got you a better idea. Why not take this here W3L Heavyweight Championship, suspend it above the ring, and whoever can climb the ladder to retrieve it is the W3L Heavyweight Champion. Let me get this straight. Musso Reynolds, right here in Fife, when we come back in February for the W3L Heavyweight Championship in a ladder match.
Yes!
That's right. Do you guys want to see a ladder match?
Yes!
No! Do you guys want to see a ladder match?
Shake on it!
See you remedy. Well, let me tell you something. Bring your A game, because as far as I'm concerned, when that belt's hung up above the ring, it's me that's pulling it down, and once again becoming W3L Heavyweight Champion. We'll see. I'll see you around, mates. Bring your A game, pal.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again we have another eventful edition of the House of Smith. And yes, I can confirm that on Sunday, February the 5th in Buckhaven, in the main event of Remedy, we will see Nathan Reynolds defending the Heavyweight Championship against Mike Musso in a ladder match. That is well worth the price of admission alone, so make sure you don't miss out by heading to our website, W3LWrestling.com, and getting your tickets for what is going to be an amazing contest. Of that, I have no doubt. But speaking of the Heavyweight Championship, somebody who has a vested interest in the Heavyweight title is the man who holds the golden ticket, Taylor Bryden. He's in action in just a few moments. Not with the golden ticket, although you'll have that ringside, no doubt. No, he's taking on a newcomer to Wrestling Showdown in the form of Future Shock Tom Fulton. Can the newcomer score an upset victory over the Contingency Plan member? Or will Bryden gain some momentum as he no doubt plans to cash in his golden ticket against what I assume is going to be Nathan Reynolds sometime between now and Remedy? Well, there's only way for us to find out. Let's get into ringside for this week's match.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is a singles match set for 1 fall. Introducing first, standing in the corner to my right, he is from Fife. He weighs in at 180 pounds. He represents the Contingency Plan and is the current holder of the W3L Golden Ticket. This is Taylor Bryden. And introducing his opponent, he is from the year 2133 and weighs in at 195 pounds. This is Future Shock Tom Fulton!
I take a little bit umbrage what you just said there. From Fife! I've not lived in Fife since I was 5 years old. Nobody wants to come from Fife. Even these inbreds in the crowd don't want to come from Fife. It's not ginger, it's strawberry blonde. Now I won that golden ticket by myself, and even though show me some respect. Even though Dickie Dyers isn't here tonight, I'm going to do what I did when I won that golden ticket. I'm going to beat that man in the ring. I'm going to beat you, good boy, in the ring.
I think what you've heard, but there's none of that.
That's clearly what I mean. Come on. Stop. Shut up. My time. So, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Fordyce here with you on Wrestling Showdown, and we start this match with Taylor Bryden berating all and sundry, it seems, because Bryden won of the Contingency Plan, and as he said, he is the holder of the golden ticket. It's that accolade that allows you to challenge for any title at any time. Of course, he won that back at Resolution 10, defeating Kevin Williams, Danny Boy Rogers and Mark Coffey in the ladder match. But no ladders in this contest, no golden ticket on the line either. He's taking on a man who is making his Wrestling Showdown debut, at least he is to us, in the form of Future Shock Tom Fulton. And the reason that I say to us is because, of course, if you know anything about Tom Fulton, you know that he does indeed travel in time. So chances are he's been on Showdown a number of times in the past, but this is his first time to us chronologically. if you follow where I'm going with it. And if he has indeed travelled the time, perhaps he knows the outcome of this match. Which is maybe why he knew how to avoid the oncoming Taylor Bryden. But Fulton, of course, spends a lot of his time over in Romania, where he runs the Romanian Wrestling Alliance. He's been in W3L at least us once before, at one of our live events a couple of years ago. And so he's no stranger to W3L, but again, it's his first time appearing on the Showdown. So he hits that sliding dropkick through the ropes, and uses a lot of futuristic offense, as I'm sure you will see throughout this contest. Bryden just trying to wander away from him, keep out the road. And there's one of those futuristic offensive moves, double axe handle off the ring apron. I don't think Fulton's all just fun and games. This man's got a fine pedigree. Again, runs Romanian Wrestling Alliance, trains wrestlers across there as well. He himself has trained with the likes of NXT star Finn Balor and Robbie Brookside, who's a trainer at NXT. Legendary Ultimo Dragon, W3L Hall of Famer Johnny Kidd as well. He's no doubt trained with various historical figures as well up and down the time stream, so Fulton's a solid competitor, and Bryden, if he's taking him lightly, is going to suffer in this match, and so far things haven't been going Bryden's way. And of course, Bryden normally is seen in tag team action alongside James Scott and Dickie Divers, the Contingency Plan. He's in solo competition this week as he pulls a leg of Fulton. He goes face first into a top turnbuckle pad. Bryden's certainly no slouch as a solo competitor, because back in November of last year he beat Jason Reed one-on-one here on the Showdown. He's a very difficult solo star to defeat. He's been around since the end of 2005, so he's got a lot of experience, but of course normally very much content to just let his partners do all the work. As Taylor Bryden, let them take all the spotlight and glory, he just gets on with it. But since winning that golden ticket, he's been shining in that kind of solo capacity, you might say. He's just kicks Tom Fulton's spine out his body, barely gets himself a 2 count. And of course, holding that golden ticket, he can challenge for any title at any time, and I do wonder whether or not Taylor Bryden's going to be eyeing up the Heavyweight Championship, perhaps go for some solo glory. And he smacks Fulton, caught right on top of the forehead. Maybe didn't do as much damage as he would like, but it was enough to knock Fulton off his feet. And this singles match that Bryden's put himself in this week on the Showdown, this could be an opportunity, a test for him to see how he's going to do one-on-one against the likes of Nathan Reynolds, Mike Russo, whoever may be champion at the time. Fulton hoists him up. More of that futuristic offense. That's the 2 atomic drops. And Taylor Bryden gets dropped in that middle rope, and that's not particularly forgiving either. It's got a lot of tension in it. And Fulton with that lovely swinging head scissors. And he's certainly showing his abilities here on Wrestling Showdown. Went for that monkey flip, but Bryden blocked it and just slaps the taste at his mouth. Bryden's always got something in mind here. Here we go for a superplex. Fulton trying to fight out of it. But Bryden, he's not going to let this one go, is he? He's straight back up again. And it's part of this tenacity that gained them the golden ticket. When you had 3 other opponents, a ladder to scale, he certainly managed it. Bryden crashes heavily down, and Fulton just bides his time, content to wait. But Bryden caught with a drop kick, perhaps anticipate one of those futuristic flying axe handles. Threw his feet up, drop kicks Tom Fulton at midair, and Tom Fulton kicking out just after 2. That could have spelled defeat for him, mainly because it was defeat of Taylor Bryden that hit him, if you see what I'm saying. So Bryden, he's definitely got a plan in mind, no pun intended. He intends to score a big victory here this week, if he can, but Fulton's going to go all over. Hang on, victory roll, and Fulton does it. Tom Fulton with a big victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Future Shock, Tom Fulton!
So Tom Fulton scores a big victory in his debut here on Wrestling Showdown. A big victory there for Future Shock Tom Fulton. Hopefully that's not the last we've seen of him here on Wrestling Showdown. Now, before this match, I revealed to you that yes, we are going to see it. Reynolds versus Musso for the heavyweight title at Remedy, but I can also reveal to you now that the Women's Championship will be on the line at Remedy as well. As you know, Leah Owens lost the title back at Resolution 10, has been angling for a rematch. I can reveal that at Remedy on Sunday, February 5th in Buckhaven, she will get her long-awaited Women's Championship rematch. Currently the Women's Champion is Sarah, and assuming she still is champion come Remedy, it'll be Leah Owens versus Sarah again with the women's title on the line. And that's not all, because regardless of who walks out of that match as the winner, Leah Owens will wrestle Sarah one-on-one at Championship Showdown the following week, that being Saturday, February the 10th in Newcastle. So high stakes for the Women's Championship indeed. And I can also tell you that whoever walks away from Remedy with the heavyweight title, be it Reynolds or Musso, will have to defend against the Contingency Plan's own James Scott at Championship Showdown in Newcastle as well. This has made these events even more unmissable like they weren't already. So make sure you've got your tickets for Remedy and for Newcastle and for all those other events as well. Of course, you go to our website, W3LWrestling.com. You can get them, of course, I mentioned Showdown as well as a coupon code. Make sure you have liked us on Facebook. Make sure you follow us on Twitter as well, because all the latest up-to-date information gets revealed there. So don't miss out. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you never miss an episode of Wrestling Showdown. And buy all those tickets for you, your family, your friends, everybody that you know, so you can be with us live. And make sure you're back here in 7 days, as I will bring you even more Wrestling Showdown.